ocean, I'm ankle deep. I feel the waves crashing on my feet. It's like I know where I need to be, but I can't figure out, yeah, I can't figure out just how much air I will need to breathe when your tide rushes over me. There's only one way to figure out, but will you let me drown? Yeah, will you let me drown? And hey now, this is my desire, consume me like a fire, 'cause I just want some...
Alright, hey guys, it's Peter Shelton. I'm a junior in high school. So, it's basically two simple letters, H and J. So, HJs. H and J.
HJs isn't just a place for youth group to happen. It's a place where I meet my friends. I bring new friends. I mean, if we let this place go, we're going to lose a lot of connections. I mean, so many people have... I helped paint this room, this blue. That was our work. We've made this building our own. It's not just Henry John Latshaw's youth group center anymore. It's our youth group center. We have a prayer room. We have a cloud room. The room to just relax. We painted and remade the whole basement. We made this place for us, and we need to keep using it. We really care about HJs. We don't want to see it go. And I'm not just speaking for the whole youth group. That's what we all think. I mean, even people who haven't been here very long, they love it. We have youth events here. We have gatherings here. The scouts use it too. I mean, it's too important to let go. We just got to keep working at it, because we love HJs and we never want to see it go.
I like HJs because it is the youth home, and there's no other place that would be as homey as HJs.
And clearly, two important... Alright, okay, so stick with me. Life is like an alphabet. And you've got to have all the necessary letters. And, and when we look at it, I mean, we wouldn't have faith without the H. We wouldn't have faith without the H. Like, words like faith without the H. And we wouldn't have Jesus with words like, J. And so, these these are hugely important letters in the alphabet. But that's, and I mean, and if life is an alphabet, then we need H and J. We need all HJs.
HJs has been my home for the last 3 years. My second home. I've done Boy Scouts here, down in the Boy Scout room. You know, I've come to youth group for the past 3 years, always here, and I've helped build this place up. I've painted 3 rooms in this building, and it just holds so much sentimentality, you know? It's like, it's a friend that I don't want to lose. You know, the friends whose dad might get a job and move away. I mean, you never want them to move away, and that's what it's like with this. But I don't want it to be gone. This place holds a lot of memories, and not just for me, but for a lot of people here. And I mean, without it, the youth group and Boy Scouts would be without a permanent home. We'd be moving around the church every week, and here it's just so easy and so calm.
Okay. So I like HJs because it's a place where you can be yourself without worrying about being judged or worry about doing the right or wrong thing and saying the right or wrong thing. And it's a place where you can meet new people to like help support and have them support you no matter what with anything you're going through, or if someone else is going through something, you can help them. And it's not the building that does it, but it's the building that helps people just it's a place for people to come together with them and make it their own. Because if we do it at the church, then you can't paint the church, you can't change the church.
All right, so H&J. And, so on a more serious note, though, we need to keep H&Js because, I mean, I've been in this church my entire life. I've been a parishioner as long as I can remember. And, like, and besides the church, like, H&Js was just another step beyond. Like, church just spilled over into H&Js. And I've been going to youth group when my brother went to youth group, and I've been coming to Scouts here for the longest time. And on one account, Scouts, I cannot tell you how much we need this place. For instance, the lot. We need the lot for pumpkin sales, conveniently right there. And we have all the facilities we need here. We have a gathering place downstairs. We have, Eagle projects have been done over here, like Ryan Olander's Eagle project and whatnot. So not only for the Scouts do we need this facility, but also for H&Js. I mean, if you take a look around downstairs, we have this entire room, or two rooms that we've used for that we've completely remodeled, and it's awesome. I mean, we use it every week, and I mean that's like it was one of the first things like that Landon and the youth group did. It brought the youth group together, and I just don't think there's a better place to share that fellowship than in the places where we bonded the fellowship.
Whenever there is a place or an organization that's able to bring the youth together to celebrate something such as this that can help them in their lifetimes and can bring them together to celebrate great things that they are allowed to do and that they're capable of, that organization or place is cherished by the people that are using it and the people who have put it together. And this place really is, from even the short amount of time that I've seen it, I've been able to tell that it brings together friends and it allows them to do something absolutely wonderful, which is being able to celebrate what they believe and what they love without having to be constrained by, having to sit quietly, and they're allowed to have fun with what they're able to, and they're able to have fun with what they enjoy and what they cherish in their beliefs, and that is truly a gift that cannot be bought or wished for. It is something that can only be granted, and it was granted by the one that grants all good things, and getting rid of it would be an utmost tragedy.
Well, I'm Catherine, if that matters. H&Js is really important to me because this is the first place that I experienced youth group at St. Andrews when I was in like 7th grade or whatever, and I came over here and we sat down in the cloud room the first time, and all the other kids were around me, and all the older high schoolers were, saying their piece about whatever we were talking about in the Bible that day. I don't remember what, but it was the first time that I felt in H&Js. It was the first time I felt like church was more accessible to me, not just as like another kid at church, or like the only way anybody was going to know me at church was because my dad was the priest, and I wasn't going to have my own like identity. And at youth group I felt like an individual, and like I could say stuff and nobody would be like, oh, that's wrong, or it doesn't matter what you say because you're little or whatever. And we played volleyball that day outside and came back in, and it was just, I was so proud to have a church that had its own place for the youth and felt that the youth were so special. And I think that H&Js does make the youth feel special because we have our own place, and we have a place where we can just be us. and we feel valued because the church has set aside a place for us. And I think if HJ's wasn't here, then we wouldn't have that sense of, like, you know, the youth group. We'd just be like the bunch of kids who were meeting at St. Andrews.
Hey, this is Nick Tello. Just wanted to say, you know, I've been here 8 months, and HJ's, in that time, HJ's has become a place of, like, happiness and faith and community for me, and I'm sure it's strengthened my relationship with God. We love our facility here. I don't know it's conceivable that we could go without it, but it would be really hard. And we'd lose tree lot fundraiser in the winter, and we'd lose our beautiful prayer room we have and we worked hard on. We've done a whole bunch of the rooms downstairs, make them look really nice, and I just love this place, and it feels like home to me, and I just really don't want to see it go. So I'm out.
Need to do so again. And the alphabet, and that life is, you need all the letters, you need all these different aspects, because there are some times when you will, be like IDK, but then there are other times when you need letters like LOL, or even TMI, but rarely. And you can't even say WTH without the H. So, as we go on this journey in the alphabet, we have to have the H and we have to have the J, and they're in such close proximity. We need the H and the J's, people. H, J, 2012.
Okay, I really like HJ's because it's a place for the youth to gather and make new friends and learn about, even if they have different cultures, but we can also have fun here.
Good. I like it. And what would happen if we lost HJ?
I'd be really sad because it's the one time on Sundays that I get to, like, take a break from all my schoolwork and stuff.
Good.
It's an important place to me. It's kind of like a stress reliever, because if I've had a bad week, I can come here and I can hang out with my friends while learning the importance of God. And we made it
kind of a place where you could be yourself and not be judged by anybody,
and just kind of hang out with people that you want to spend time with and have fun.
All right. Another thing is that in between H and J is the letter I in the alphabet.
Like, I as in yourself.
Me. The only thing between H and J is me.
And
I
in
HJ's.
H-I-J. It's like, I is like N. It's like, I am surrounded by HJ's.
Yeah.
All the time. And every single alphabet you look at. Every single English alphabet you look at.
H-I-J.
Every single English alphabet.
Okay?
I am bordered by HJ's, and that's just how it has always been, and always will and should be. And if there was ever a time where I wasn't bordered by the walls of H and J,
it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Yeah. HJ 2012. Third famous.
Yeah.
And the water is rising quick, and for years I was scared of it. We